Let me start off by introducing our teachers. Then I'll go ahead and introduce some others who are here visiting today as well. From McAuliffe Elementary School, we have Sharon Bennett. Sharon, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you so much. And again, I will reiterate, I am so excited to be here this evening. Thank you.
Well, it's a pleasure.
I have several words, but I'm going to pick one, and that's the true meaning of differentiation. When working with kids in the classroom, you're used to doing different things for different kids for different purposes and whatnot. And distance learning has kind of made me aware that every family is different, every child is so different, their access is different to technology, their understanding of technology is different, their support at home with technology is different, and really being willing to say, you know, I'm going to have several different ways of having kids demonstrate what they know. I'm going to have several different ways of them turning it in. Some of them text it to me, some of them email it to me, some of them are going to bring it to me when they see me again, you know, just so I can look at their work and make a judgment call on it. And you just have to be okay with doing things different. As my mom always says, we're going to treat everyone the same, which is differently. And this experience has really taught me that that is so true. You have to look for ways to reach every different child, even if it's not the same as the next child.
Right. And that's what you all do all the time, whether you're distant teaching or not. That's why you're Teachers of the Year. So thank you for that, Sharon. Oh, let's see what we have here. Stephen Light, are you here?
Yes.
Well, Stephen, hello. This is Dr. Muserino. Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Is that a cat behind you? Oh, we're going to get our cat video. Anytime you could add a cat to a podcast, you're in good show. Thank you for that. Stephen, welcome. And hold on a second here. Let's see. Lizette, are you here? Aguilar? Hello, Lizette. You may be muted.
Hello.
There you are. Hi, Lizette.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I'm Dr. Muserino. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
And we have a special surprise here for our teacher. I think they just figured it out. Let's see. How about Juana? Juana Esteban Diego. Juana, are you here? I think she's still connecting. Oh, there you are. Hi, Juana. I'm Dr. Muserino. Nice to see you. God, look at these beautiful smiles. You know, every time we have kids and we have students every week in the podcast, it makes you miss things even more. And let's see, we also we're waiting for Brian Molina. Brian, are you here?
Yes.
Brian, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I am doing great, thank you. Let's see you. Can we see your video too? Is that okay?
Yes.
Well, we'll wait for Brian to come on so we could all see him as well. Well, students, thank you for joining us today. And teachers, we conspired to do this. We wanted to have your students here today to talk about you, because it's students that we're all about in Alvord, and that's why we all signed up for what we do. So we thought there'd be no better way to celebrate your honor than to have your students here. There's Brian. Hi, Brian.
Hi.
There we go. Let me close this out. All right, Brian, welcome. So I'm going to start now. I'm going to go to our principals. And we're going to talk a little bit about our Teachers of the Year. And we have 4 of them here in the podcast today, our 3 finalists for the County Teacher of the Year and the 2020 Best Award winner, Teacher of the Year. So we're going to talk a little bit about them from an administrative perspective. As a principal myself for 17 years, my life was all about teachers and students. It still is as a superintendent of schools. But as a principal, you obviously rely so much on your teachers to extend what it is that you're trying to create and what you're trying to achieve as a school. Gerardo Aguilar, what about Mrs. Bennett?
Wow, Dr. Bennett, she is just a wealth of just knowledge, wisdom, leadership. I can go on and on. She's just an amazing person. I'll start off with a couple things here. Dr. Bennett was really worked with Dr. Sandra Kaplan through the Gifted program out through USC. She got her doctorate through USC and worked closely with a lot of the professors there in the Department of Education and at USC. And she's brought that knowledge not just to our students and the students that she teaches, but also to the staff, and also has been part of training staff members through PD that we've had here at the district. She just has just an innate ability to really connect well with all of our students and really brings to light sometimes inequities, sometimes people that might be marginalized, some of our kids sometimes, and sometimes we don't want to see that, but Dr. Bennett points it out. And sometimes, she does it for the good of the child, for the good of whatever systematic thing we might see that's just not right. And sometimes, she has done some of the things that were difficult because it's difficult to do the right thing at times, but Dr. Bennett does. And she is just an advocate for our kids and also for our parents. She's led some of the parents in regards to doing some education in regards to the gifted program and what it means to be a gifted child and some of the nuances that come along with being gifted. And she's just been she's also been a mentor teacher to other prospective teachers that will be coming down the road through through UCR and Cal Baptist. So we want to thank her for her hard work. And she's just an amazing person. One last thing, she saved the day for me not too long ago with our what we call our virtual pink and blue system. What it is that we move kids from, say, first grade up to second grade and we place them in classrooms. Well, we all did that paper pencil for many years. Well, we couldn't this year, so we had to go to a virtual 2.0 version. Dr. Bennett was very instrumental in having that happen and developing the format for that, as well as developing a tutorial video for our teachers to watch and learn how to do that system, along with another of our teachers that she worked with. So she's just always jumps in, there to help, and is always there for the kids and parents. So thank you, Sharon, from the bottom of my heart. Well deserved.
And Dr. Bennett, we have one of your students here, and that's Stephen Light. Stephen, what do you have to say?
To be honest, I'm kind of speechless. Dr. She's the type of person who always cares about you when you're either having trouble or if you're just stuck on something. Like, there's this nail on the board that stops you from walking. Dr. Bennett cuts the nail off and lets you walk freely for the rest of your life. And that's just what she did in elementary. After all these hard times, everything that's happening right now, ventilators, we need people like Dr. Bennett in this world. Someone who helps other people instead of looking at herself first. These people are people who we need right now. This is Dr. Bennett, and she is one of the most amazing teachers in the world.
Well, no one's going to argue with that, that's for sure. I was thinking the three students so far ought to be doing this podcast instead of just being a guest on it. How incredibly articulate, and my gosh, just powerful words. Dr. Bennett, any way to follow that up? You're muted. There you go.
I'm not sure how to follow that up. Both Mr. Aguilar, you've been a support from the very beginning, and I've just thank you for just letting me grow and for letting me go and for listening to all my crazy wackadoodle ideas. And some of them actually work. And I just thank you for your kind words today. That just meant so much. And Stephen, you being here, you are everything that is important about me being as a teacher. Everything about you. And I just want you to know that I'm especially happy with you saying the words you did. You are amazing, and you come to every one of my Zoom sessions. You're participating. You're excited about learning and whatnot. You are an example of what a person should be on this earth as well. So I guess we're going to be that example together. Thank you, Stephen. I'm just moved. I'm moved. Thank you. Thank you for everything.
Well, well deserved, Dr. Bennett. So again, we could not have said what's been said so far better than the students.